Hello my good people, welcome to Take It Book Club. Today we'll be looking at chapter 14 on the book Fathers of Nations, but in a summarized bit of it. The summit reconvenes. The mood is expectant yet jittery. Hope and fear hang in the air in equal measure. Heads of state hope the method committee that had been formed the previous evening has done its work and found a method they will use to choose between way omega and path alpha. They fear their pick of committee leader might have killed this prospect even before it was born. President Bangura, the chair of the committee, has surprisingly told the heads of state that he had not read and will never read the documents. There is a change in the seating arrangement. Minister Zinto has moved to a place farther from the summit chair to create a space for President Bangura, the chair of the method committee. The other two remain at the places they had sat before. Among the observers at the back row are the three new presences: Mr. Robert Manley, the chair of the local VOA Bureau, Fiona Mackenzie, and Mr. Nicholas Sentinel. Mr. Longway, Professor Kimani, and Pastor Chamaker, except Comrade Melusi, are present. Comrade Melusi is not around because he was arrested the previous evening. The chair of the summit calls the meeting to order and gets straight to the main business. He calls the chair of the method committee to present to the summit the findings on the way forward and on choosing between way omega and path alpha. President Bangura, the chair of the method committee, makes his presentation. The method they had settled on as a committee was a table with 4 cells. They called it the choice matrix. He further gives more details and explains on how the method works. Minister Zinto questions the method and terms it a total nonsense. Dr. Afolabi also petitions the method. He says the choice matrix sounds complicated. Trouble looms. Sensing trouble, the chair quickly moves in to avert trouble before it erupts. He asks members to break for 15 minutes for a breather. Then, when the summit resumes, the breather seems to have done its expected job. It has rejuvenated the old man chair with second round youth. President Bangura picks up from where he had left. He calls the chair of the summit, Minister Zinto, and Dr. Afolabi in front to where he is standing and tosses a coin. From the 2 tosses, it is decided and declared that path alpha was the choice. To cap the meeting, Pinnacle Hotel informs the summit that it has organized a closing ceremony on the mezzanine floor. The summit is then declared officially closed. President DiBonso challenges the decision that Path Alpha has won. He also challenges the method used, the choice matrix. An argument between him and the chair begins. President DiBonso pulls out a pocket-sized pistol. The other heads of state scramble to hide under their desks. The summit chair presses a panic button hidden under his desk. Commandos armed with machine guns burst into the summit hall. They cock their guns. President DiBonso disables his little gun, hides it away, and then slips through an emergency exit. All other heads of state rush to the exit, swearing not to return for the summit's closing ceremony. The commandos then escort the chair out of the summit hall. Mr. Manley and Nick leave for their places of work. So are Dr. Afolabi and Fiona Mackenzie. Mr. Longway and his 3 other men, that is Professor Kimani, Pastor Chamaker, and Engineer Tahir, are last to leave. As they are leaving, they hug and cheer. Against all odds, their path alpha had carried that day.
Thanks for listening this piece from Ticket Audiobooks. Be sure to listen to other audiobooks in the list. Subscribe, push the notification bell, and don't forget to share with your friends and family.